Good morning, evening, afternoon, everybody. Hi, Catherine Corona here, and time for reflection and meditation. I don't know, that sounds kind of sarcastic, but I think it's kind of funny sometimes. Let me get centered there. I just think everything's funny, actually, but it's just me. So today's reflection, what I've been thinking about is basically what I call reflection, is self-worth. I think life's happiness, achievement, living in your beingness really springs from the core of your own regard for yourself. So what does self-worth mean? One way to say it is, do you love yourself? But what does that mean? You can read that all the time, right? You have to love yourself. What in the world does that mean? What does it actually, how do you define, what's the reality of that? So the way I experience it is that it's a regard for yourself. It's just feeling good about yourself, basically, and giving to yourself the things that make you happy, the things that make you want to have fun and joyful and playful, right? This world's not just about work. I don't think it was created just about work. In the beginning, it was a garden, we're told. In Genesis, it was a garden. That means, just think about that. The Lord, the creator, whatever you want to call it, evolution, brought us this incredible garden. And it wasn't like in Genesis anyway, it said, here's this garden. Now spend 12, 13 hours a day pulling the weeds and working in the garden. It was like, here's garden, somehow some of us got off in like, not enjoy it, work at it. So part of loving yourself is giving you the things that bring you joy. And maybe some of you do. The other thing you do is there's always the introspection part and the sort of the excavating. So if you look at yourself and see anything that you're displeased with, that will give you a clue of where you're not loving yourself. Anything that you think, oh, I could improve that, well, that's probably true, but if there's any displeasure, judgment in it, you want to just work with yourself to go, wow, I'm disapproving, I'm criticizing myself there. That's not loving myself. And you can go that way from that direction as to what's loving yourself. And then let that go. Let that go by, let's say, for example, I think I have way too much, or I'm too fat, or something like that. So that's a judgment. And there may be a fact in that. If I want to be healthier, I need to lose a few pounds. So I can go, well, I'm not going to judge that. I'm going to just love myself the way I am. Then I'm going to take an action step. Now that's loving yourself, to drop some of that weight. Okay. Or maybe I get grouchy and I go, wow, I just don't like yourself. And then there's just loving yourself. So we're going to do a meditation on just loving yourself. Okay, ready? Ready, set, meditate. Guided meditation. So here we go. Anyway, so let's just put your attention and awareness in the area of your heart. And connect that heart as if there was a beautiful channel, like a river of light between your heart and a place right at your forehead and back inside, kind of where the pituitary pineal is back in there. There's a sweet spot in your heart and back in your forehead that you can find, and a channel between the two, like a river of light. And in that river of light, there's also the movement and the rhythm of your breath that you can follow as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe that air in all the way up your spine into that channel in your heart, through that river of light into your head and out through the top of your head. And all that energy, the atmosphere around yourself, your auric field, if you want to call it that, is moving and flowing and radiant and sparkling and beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. And into that energetic flow of light. And out. And now just breathe naturally. And we just invite that which breathes us as we receive the breath now from that which breathes us. And we receive this spiritual breath, breath of the holiest of spirits. The breath and the sounds of creation into our beingness. And in that, we experience that loving, the way that each one of us is cared for and cared about. The way in which we care for and care about ourselves. The good things we do for ourselves. Those times where we know we have found our peace, and those things that we do that help bring us there. Maybe it's being outside in nature. Maybe it's being with someone we love and just being there with them. Nothing spoken, nothing said, just hanging out. And maybe that is our beloved pet family, our dog, our cat, our horse, or maybe it's the earth, the sky, the sun, the stars, the oceans, the mountains. And in this, we know we are cared for. We're known. We're embraced and loving. And we take that loving into every part of ourselves. And even the parts that perhaps before this time we judged or criticized or were displeased with, disapproving of. And any part that we've disapproved of inside ourselves, we let go into the beauty of the sky, the beauty of the heavens. And it melts away into nothingness. For it's nothing, it's illusion. And in that place where we have released that negativity that we've held against ourselves, we see a radiant light, a shimmering silver, gold, sparkles, radiance in those places. And those places inside of us that we have suppressed by our judgment come alive. We're regrouped, remembered, bigger, stronger, because those parts that we have separated from ourselves come back to us, part of us, in wholeness, fullness. And then we see other people. Maybe we have judged or just criticized or just been annoyed with or irritated with. And even though we can say, well, that's really true, they really do that awful thing, we also know we don't have to be displeased with it. We can just accept it. Just let them be. Let ourselves be. Let the world be. Nothing we have to change. That's an illusion. Not that we don't serve and contribute, but we don't have to fix anything here or change anything. In this place of acceptance, we come to understand that there was a divine design to all of this. We come to realize this earth was not created to be heaven. Heaven is heaven. This earth is created to present us with the challenges we need to learn, to grow, to expand. And we comfort those in service and support and stand with and witness those as each one of us and as those we serve go through those challenges that help them grow. And we accept this place of challenge and growth, this earth, these bodies, these humans, our humanness. And we see the divinity and we see the beauty that we've been provided with in this classroom of earth. The oceans, the family, the loving, the sky, the stars, the mountains, the beauty as we go through the challenges, the strength we have inside of us to go through the challenges. The gratefulness for the opportunity to grow and to serve. And in this moment, we can hear the celebration in the realms of spirit as we awaken to this earth's and this life's true purpose, and we understand our place within it, and we understand our worthiness and our value in this great dance of life. And within it all, where we can have fun with it all. And that is the true worthiness. As you know, you can have fun and joy and play in all the hardship and challenges. You have found your worthiness, your value, and from there, you can truly contribute. Truly contribute. Because you will uplift everyone in every situation wherever you go. And find your breath. And breathe out and breathe all this meditation in. And even this meditation, let it go. Find your heart. And when you're ready, if your eyes have been closed, you can open them. Thank you for joining me. It's really, truly a pleasure when we can do this together. And if you like this, share it. Send the link, subscribe. And I truly enjoy doing this for you. Namaste.